Hey there, YouTube fan, and welcome back for another day in the life here with me, Anya the Aviator. I do want to go ahead and shout out because it is Pinktober and we're doing lots of launches with my brand. So make sure you check out our website. There are several of those donations from your purchases that's going to help spread awareness about breast cancer and help those that are fighting for a cure. Thank you again for joining me for another day in the life. This one was super fun. Who doesn't want to go to work and celebrate a friend's birthday? Happy birthday to you. So you're going to see a little bit of that as well as all the Pinktober swag that we usually do for the entire month of October. She wanted to join me, so enjoy the video and I'll see you soon. Seemed like the perfect day to go ahead and Uber to work. It was just a gorgeous morning. Had a nice easy ride and was able to plane spot on the way in, and it was just an awesome way to start the day. Our first flight today is to Memphis, so you see me walking to the gate to start that flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. Just want to welcome on board flight number 27.
TCAS system test, okay.
One of the things that I love about flying in October, especially early October, is that it's usually great weather, clear skies, and a smooth ride. Having a turn to Memphis is always pretty good because it's only about an hour and 20 minutes there, an hour 20 minutes back. So within about 4 hours or so, I was back in Atlanta. And I got to meet my new flight attendant. Thank you. I'm like, this is what we already got. They were such a sweet group of flight attendants. I really was happy to come on board and meet them. Now I get to set up my nest again, put all my bags away, put my headsets up, and set up the flight to Louisville.
2013, 5 is the runway heading. I'm set. Runway length is 9. If anything happens up here, I'll use.
Just like it's important to brief the pilots, it's also important to brief the flight attendants just to be aware of any standard things, but anything special for that flight.
So you got a magic word.
Yep. Thank you. See you. For another on-time departure. Yes, we're one of the flight attendants back there to assist you. They are here primarily for your safety. A very same thing we do to make your flight more comfortable.
It's so fun that the more that I fly, the more that I see people I know. I don't know if you saw me waving, but there must have been someone on the outside crew that I recognize. Now we have made it to our hotel room, and if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I am so happy to walk into a perfectly clean and awesome room. I now set up everything that I have, which is my food. I usually bring snacks and lunch or anything that I prepared. Yes, that is my mail. Sometimes I bring my mail with me on the road so I can actually go through it when I have long layovers. This layover, I do have plans with a very good friend of mine who's a pilot as well. We're going to be celebrating his birthday, so you see me here setting up everything for success for the next day. Like putting my toiletry bag on the countertop, hanging my uniform up in the closet, and just making sure everything is where it needs to be for when I wake up. I got dressed really quickly after a nice shower, and then I realized that I forgot to put in all of my chargers, which again, want to be set up correctly for the next morning. It's time for me to go downstairs and meet up with my friend Jordan. I am so happy to see you. Hi! Been long?
Nice,
I'm signing it myself.
I can't wait to look at it. You gotta.
I always look forward to giving my friends part of my designs for their birthdays, so that's a little treat from me. We went to this really cute restaurant called Guacamole in Louisville, and I can't recommend it enough. It was so tasteful, such a vibe, and man, we had a great time. really do it up here. He had such a good time on his birthday. They have him in a sombrero, we had live music, and they even sung to him once again.
The best. Thank you so much. See you.
I always feel extremely lucky to know so many people in the aviation industry that essentially I feel like I grew up with. I've known Jordan for over 10 years, and just to see his progress and as well as mine, now that we're both mainline pilots, he flies for UPS, like I said before, and it's just so good to see us fully come full circle in doing what we love. It is the next morning. I don't know if you saw that time, but it said 4:04 a.m. It was time to put everything away. I tend to do that before I get in the shower, just so when I get out, I'm just putting on my uniform, checking the room, and headed to the van. I was in the shuttle by 4:40, and I ordered the crew some Starbies as well as myself, and got a nice tea because I actually don't drink coffee. This new crew that we were with also was pinked out in their Pinktober outfits, and I just absolutely loved it. Before I walk on board, had to do a little bit of makeup check. It was early, so the last thing I was thinking about when I woke up was putting on lip gloss, so that was the perfect time. I made it to my gate. We're headed to Atlanta, and let me go ahead and do what I do best, which is setting up my nest. I know a lot of people ask me if being an airline pilot is hard, and in some ways, of course it can be, but a lot of it is repetition. I don't know if you noticed, but I put in my headphones the same way every time. I put in my iPad next, and then I'm setting up the aircraft. The more you do things the same way, the more it becomes second nature. It also allows for you to notice quicker when things are just off or something is not right. I mean, this probably pertains to more things than just flying in life. I heard this one quote that said, "How you do anything is how you do everything." So just like I try to do things at work the same, I try to do them at home as well, with hopes that it transfers to everything. Well, it's time to head to Atlanta from Louisville, only 54 minutes from takeoff to touchdown, and I got to run into one of my very favorite friends.
nice.
You might recognize her from my last video.
Well, we've known each other since we were like 16 and 17 years old, so this is like my sister. Yeah.
It's always so great to talk to people in the airport as we walk our way through, because you never know who sees you and might say, you know what, I can now see my daughter doing that, or I can see myself doing that. So it's just such a blessing to be able to talk to people and inspire them just doing what we love every day. But I had a little bit of time. She walked me to the gate, and then it was time to get ready for our next flight. Another amazing crew that I was able to fly to Charleston. This was a very cute room. I'm so happy to have been able to overnight here. And I thought I was going to be able to go through all of those envelopes, but nope. Me and the crew are headed out for oysters and a good walk on the town. We found so many great rooftop areas in Charleston. I'm sure that y'all know of quite a few as well as like some backyard type vibes with fireplaces and all of that good stuff. And you'll see that here as well. We got in pretty early in the afternoon. That allowed us to have a pretty full day and just really enjoy the sun, but also really enjoy the sunset. So enjoy Charleston, and let me know in the comments below where I should try out next. After a very peaceful and fun, laughing day with the flight attendants, we were able to get some sleep and head back out the next morning back to Atlanta. Did y'all know I used to fly the CRJ 900? And being in my 737 now, it's just definitely feels like memory lane. It's so great to always see the crew decked out in pink, and our plane is decked out in pink as well with the lighting. But I have one flight to Atlanta and then a turn to Kansas City. That's my lunch for the day. We had already made it to Atlanta. This wonderful flight attendant is going to go with me to Kansas City and back to Atlanta. Good morning from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. Just want to welcome on board flight number 2471 with service to Kansas City today. Push back here very shortly for another on-time departure here. We made it to Kansas City. One last flight. Let's go home. Thanks again for joining me for another 3-day trip. Make sure that you subscribe to see more videos. See you later, YouTube fam.